and nature all coming together for one spectacular show this weekend at the Gerald Peters Gallery. Here with more on that show and what you can expect if you want to go is Dr. Bridget Wilson. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
You bet. So tell me, what is this show going to entail? What can we expect if we want to go there?
So there's this is a collaborative show between UNM and Los Alamos National Lab scientists and the Gerald Peters Gallery, who's brought in about 10 artists from all over the country who do avant-garde representations of nature and science.
Okay, so the key issue here is science. We were talking about this a little bit. You know, sometimes it's complex and people kind of lose interest, but this is a really cool way to learn. It's
a great way to learn. People are very familiar with seeing astronomy pictures that are very colorful. You know what a galaxy is, you know what a black hole is. This is going down to the very tiny scale, but it's also extremely colorful. We use fluorescence microscopy, so all the colors of the rainbow.
Okay, so tell me, what is that?
What is fluorescence microscopy?
Yeah.
It is a way of labeling the components of cells with fluorescent tags, and then you excite them with one wavelength of light, and they emit photons at another wavelength of light, and that's how we capture the images.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
And it's really colorful, and it's also can be quantitative. And so that's how we get the real information we need to know about the molecules that we're studying.
So really, when you go there to the gallery, you're going to be able to see these great sculptures and the great pieces there, but you're also going to learn a little bit about it.
You are, and there are often scientists, you know, in the same gallery where the pieces of art are. So if you'd like a little more information, then you can approach a scientist, or we'll wander and talk to you.
Right. Somebody, you know, that's maybe not into science as much, they may be a little intimidated by it. Do you think they should be, or they should just go out there and try it?
It's not intimidating at all. The images are very beautiful, and actually one thing that's on everyone's mind this week, and even mentioned in your newscast this morning, is allergens. And we have some electron micrographs of pollens, and you can look at them up close. Those are the things that are making some people miserable right now.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. You could see what's really bothering you this time of year.
And actually tonight, on Friday night, I will give a lecture called the Dance of Allergens, and I'll talk about how at the molecular level those allergens cause you to release histamine and feel bad.
Oh yeah, and then
so it's very approachable actually.
Okay. Is there any specific range of ages?
So our activities on Saturday from 10 to 3 are for children. Families should bring their kids along, and graduate students from the nanoscience program at UNM Engineering will be there with little stations set up for kids and with magnets and simple experiments, and it's really fun.
A lot of hands-on stuff for them.
Absolutely, and there'll be both Santa Fe High School students and UNM graduate students who'll be there with video games. So kids love to learn with video games, and we have some scientific video games for them to explore the tops of leaves. And
I know a lot of adults that like to learn with video games as well.
There's an adult video game that actually was designed to allow people to map the parts of the brain, and many adults do this, and it actually adds collectively to a map of the brain. So it's a cool introduction.
That's really neat. Talk about the branching. Is it the branching exhibit?
So Ryan Wolfe is one of the artists that the Gerald Peters Projects has brought in for this, and it's an interactive display. You saw it a little bit earlier where the little fluttering leaves were on this network of cables. And it's interactive in that the movement of those leaves responds to the visitor. And it's also a demonstration of, nonlinear networks and how they respond. And so it has an engineering background, but it's also super entertaining.
That is entertaining. That is pretty neat. What do you hope, somebody that goes there that maybe is not too much into science, what do you hope they get from this when they leave?
What we hope that a visitor gets is a feel of the excitement and the fun behind science. It's, those of us who are scientists solve puzzles, and this kind of makes those puzzles approachable.
Absolutely. Tell me when and where.
So at Gerald Peters Gallery on Paseo del Peralta in Santa Fe. This weekend is the major event, but the artwork will be up most of the month of April.
Okay, and this weekend starts Saturday, you said, from
Friday
10 to 3?
night, public talks Friday and Saturday night, and then gallery viewing Friday night, all day Saturday and Saturday evening.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You bet. Again, the main focus is this weekend, but the gallery is going to be up for the rest of the month. You want to check it out. We'll be right back.